Hey sketchy friends and Demon Slayer fans, in this episode we're gonna draw the Demon King, Muzan. Hey, I've gotta know, do you like following along with me or do you just like watching me draw? Knowing what you like will help me produce videos you love, so please let me know in the comments below. Thanks. As always, we kinda start with a circle, so draw a circle in the middle of your page, and I'm gonna draw him looking 3/4. So that means I'm going to draw a center line that's kind of like this, and then draw kind of across that line like this. Now that we know where his eye line is, we gotta draw his jaw, because it's gonna come out a little bit for his cheek, and then it's gonna come down flat like this, which means that right between the eyes, it's gonna come straight down to his chin. From his chin, we're going to draw kind of about like right here. And then as soon as it gets to the circle part, I'm gonna turn it and bring it right down to the chin. I can see that I've drawn his jaw much too square, which means I gotta like trim it off like that. And the ear would be up here, kind of where the jaw comes up, and then right where the jaw comes up, let's draw this ear. And this ear is very angled, but I'm gonna draw just a curve right now, and then we can kind of angle it a little bit. Inside the ear, it's thicker on the top, comes down to where it meets the face, and then it kind of comes out like that, and then it comes up here over. These evil demons have lots of angles. So it's thicker here and thinner on the sides, and I'm gonna draw the inside of his ear like this. This center line is perfect for his like eyebrows, which means bottom of his eyes. So his eyes will be right in the middle of this depression here. So eyebrow, cheek, and these are gonna be the eyes. Let's draw a little bit of space between these eyes. So from here and here, and then from here, I'm gonna draw right up to kind of where this eyebrow starts. That'll be an angle. The outside of his eye goes like this. The bottom of his eye comes a little bit slanted like that. This is gonna come up and then slanted toward the outside. Now to draw the eyelid. Right below the eyelid, or the eyelashes. And then it's gonna be kind of an oval like this, where the rest of his iris kind of comes down here, but we don't see it. Now we'll draw this other one here where, so it's gonna start flat, like it came up over here, and come up like that. Now if I go too fast, it's okay, just pause, catch up, and then push play. This side's gonna come up, and then over. Now we have to draw his eyelid. So his eyelid's gonna be over here, and it's gonna be a little closer to his nose, the bridge of his nose. Up, and then it's gonna come down. See how I've overlapped these lines? This part here is the kind of the eyebrow line, and this is his eyelid coming out here like that. He's also gonna be looking down at us, and it's gonna be more circular. So about like right here. And if you don't like the way it looks, you can erase it and then move it. His pupils are gonna be poking out like the triangles. Oh, how awesome. So let's draw the bottom part of the nose as if it were a triangle. Let's draw the triangle like this. We're not gonna draw these very dark, but this one we will. See, the center of this triangle is on the center line. Give it a little tip of his nose here. And we're gonna swoop this around right by his eye there. I've made thousands of terrible drawings, so don't stress if your drawing doesn't look like mine. The more you practice, the better artist you'll be. In fact, try this same video tomorrow and see how much you've improved. Getting great at anything takes work, so let's get to it. Now right now he looks a little bit surprised, but we can make him look angry by creating these eyebrows that are bunched up. So I'm gonna create a C shape right here. I'm gonna draw another C shape right here. This is where I draw the eyebrow. Comes down close to this eyelid, and then it's gonna angle up and then back over. Oh yeah, I'll make it thick and dark. Now this one over here, we can try a little pinchy here and then kind of try to make a match. We'll kind of come down and then up. And this is gonna kind of start to come over on the other side of the brow. So we'll just thicken this up just a little bit. I'm gonna draw the mouth, draw a little, kind of, it looks like a smile, but that's just the center of his lip right here. And then I'm gonna draw almost down. Now see how this line went like this one like this? We're doing the same thing, follow these same kind of contour lines for his mouth. See how this is a little too high? I gotta bring this down a little bit. And I'll draw the bottom lip right here and create a triangle for the shadow of his bottom lip. So he's got his mouth closed. We don't draw the bottom lip, we just draw the shadow. Now I'm gonna draw the nostril over here. See, it comes at the little P shape and then a backward C shape. Now let's draw the hat and then we'll draw the hair in there. So the hat, you know, it's gonna start kind of down here. If I were to come across, it's gonna come around about right here. And then I want it to be the brim of the hat. So it's gonna be kind of like this. So this is the bottom part of the hat. And it kind of comes, I'll just draw a ellipse first. And now we'll add the angles. So there's gonna be a little bit of thickness to this hat too, which I'll put the thickness like right here. Let's just give it a little bit of thickness like that, which means this is gonna kind of come over and down like that. We'll see a little bit of thickness come like this and then just down, okay? Now it's gonna come up. So where his head is, it's gonna come up. Where his head is, it's gonna come up. And right in the center here, that's why we draw these construction lines, right in the center here, it kind of has this weird V shape. Okay, where it's kind of indented in. We'll just follow this over. We can follow this over, but then it's gonna have kind of a flattened out area. Now he has a band, and that's gonna go around and taper in the back. Now let's draw his hair. He's got these cool, crazy sideburns. Let's get those sideburns. I'll draw this one right here, kind of down by his lower chin. And it kind of snakes up to his head. We'll draw like right above his brow is where it begins. And I'm gonna echo it around his eye. And I'm gonna snake my way down. Just snake my way down. I'm gonna do the same thing like this. Snake my way up. It's gonna get thicker and thicker and thicker. All right, draw another one down here. Snakes its way up over the ear. Kind of like a little S curve. Once again, we're gonna add some angles to this. So it's gonna come down like this, and I'm just gonna kind of try to draw straight jaggies. His hair's gonna be tucked underneath that hat, a little thickness there. So I'm gonna draw around his ear and then right underneath his ear. And I think he has a little bit of a chunk of hair under there too. Oftentimes it's easier to think of hair in chunks. So one chunk here, another chunk here, and then a chunk of hair here and a chunk of hair here. And we can just kind of give it some angles here. He's got a neck. And I'm gonna give him a little neck right here. Shadow there. more this way. He has hair on the other side of his head too, so I'm gonna, let's kind of get down to about like right here. And we'll do that. Oh, this is way more wavier, so let's do this. And let's give it some jagged. Maybe another bit of hair there. Okay, now let's lock it all in with a black pencil. This is where we get to choose our favorite lines and maybe some modifications if we didn't like what we saw before. So I'm gonna start with his eyes because I think they're super, super cool. Thicker eyelashes. Thicker up here. And thicker right here as it goes up. And I'm kind of like leaving it lost right here. And leaving it a little lost right here. So it's thicker. If I draw every line the same thickness, it doesn't have the same natural look to it. So I'm creating almost my own brush strokey look to it. Lighter at the top, thicker on the sides. Draw these little triangle in here. P. Thinner at the top. Now to make it a little more interesting, I'm going to darken all the outside lines. So there's Muzan, the Demon King. Hope you had fun drawing with me. Stay sketchy and see you later.